Okay, we're going to be working in Corel Painter today, drawing straight lines. It sounds like a really simple kind of thing to do, but there are a couple of tricks to it. So we're going to create a new document in Corel Painter. I've got it set to 2660 pixels, which is about 10 inches square. That's fine. Your paper color should be something light. Now I've got a paper color that's white. You can click on it and you can select anything you want to. But for today's example, keep your paper color in a lighter area. I'm just going to kind of go with a white thing here. Click OK. OK, and there's our document. Up in the upper left-hand corner are two icon drop-down menus. One is for tools. Click on that, and these are all the various things that you can draw or paint with in Corel Painter. Paint brushes, watercolors, sponges, acrylics, everything you could probably imagine. Today I'm going to select pencils. I've already got that selected. And this drop-down menu allows you to select different varieties of tool. So in the pencils, I have a variety of different pencils, thick and thin pencils, sketching, mechanical, and so on. I've selected grainy cover pencil. I just kind of like the way it looks. It looks kind of like drawing on a piece of paper. Now you see the size of my pencil right there. You can vary the size of your drawing tool by going up into the size drop-down menu and varying the size with a little slide bar right here. You can actually type in, if you wanted to, the pixel size if you knew what it was, or what you wanted. But we're going to go kind of just in the middle here. And you can see that gives me a pencil about that big. Okay. I want my pencil to be a little bit darker on the paper or on our video screen here, so I'm going to go into opacity. And opacity varies the darkness or the density, visual density of the image that you're working with. So if you slide it all the way up to 100%, you get a very dark pencil. That's what we're going to kind of play with right now. Now, drawing with a pencil, of course, this is what we call the freehand mode. You're just kind of sketching like you would just on an old notepad. Goofy guy, kind of like that. And you can do all kinds of things with this. You do lettering, whatever you wanted to. If you're laying in a sketch for a painting that you're going to paint over, it would be the perfect kind of thing to do. But if you want to draw a straight line, of course you can just draw a straight line. But you might want something that's a little bit sharper, almost like you were drawing it with a ruler. You were doing something in perspective with buildings or something like that. It would work better for that. So what we can do is to go up in the upper left-hand corner here, and this is the freehand icon. It's kind of like a shaped S. Right next to it is kind of this little zigzaggy thing. Click on that, and that allows you to draw straight lines. The way it works is that you click on where you want your line to start. You're going to start right here. A little crosshair appears, and then you click where you want your line to end, just like that. Now you can continue drawing, and as you click, it will more or less, I guess, connect the dots. There we go. We're going to kind of draw a little box here. Now the thing to remember in drawing straight lines is that wherever you end, that's where your next line is going to start. So now, for example, if I wanted to finish off my box by drawing a line back like this and then across here, if I just click here, like I'm going to start here, well, actually I'm starting here. This is where I had finished up the last time. So let's get rid of that line. Go up and undo brush stroke in the edit menu. We're going to go back up to the freehand selection. And by clicking on that, it releases that last point. Now I can start drawing straight lines again from wherever I want to go. Click back on the straight line tool. I'm going to start right here, take it back here, and then right there. So there's our little box. We're going to try and shade it right now. There's a couple of different ways you could do that, obviously. Let's go back up in the freehand, get back out of straight line. Now I'm going to drop my opacity down just a little bit, about halfway or so. And you could do, you could do shading kind of thing. Go along in here. You could do some cross hatching. That works fine. It works okay. If you go back in the straight line tool, you can actually do kind of the zigzaggy thing. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a geometric way to do it. You just straight little lines. I'm just kind of jumping back and forth here. One other interesting thing you can do with the tool is actually fill in large areas all at the same time, kind of in a straight line. So remember, I'm going to release this last point, freehand, come back into the straight line, and I'm going to start drawing here. I'm going to fill this whole area in, but I want my pencil to be a little bit bigger. I want it to be almost as big as the side of this box. So I'm going to go up in here to size and try and get the, that's not too bad, that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. So now we're in a straight line tool. There's one point, another point, and it fills the whole side. And of course, you play with the size of your pencil or your tool that you'll be able to fill it all in at the same time. And you can kind of just go back and forth again if you want to, just do kind of a quick fill. I'm going to release my last point, go freehand, back to straight line again so I can start down here and go there, just do kind of a little drop shadow. So that's the straight line tool in Corel Painter. What we're going to do now is save our file, save as shading demo, straight line, and the little beach ball spins. And when it's done, that's the end of the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it today. Thanks.